Yeah, you attack me, I'm going to go back here. Maybe here, targeting this pawn with my bishop, attacking your knight. Maybe. Yeah, now you should see. My bishop is targeting this square, your rock, and also my knight is targeting that square. So when I take this, you take back. That's a free piece. Piece. And now I take it. You can't take this pawn, but these are pawns are hanging. You take, I take like that. So there are some checks here too. Yeah, these tactics are not complicated. So to be at least a 900, you should find these tactics. Okay, let's give you a check. You go there. I'm going to go back and another check. Should have went here, so my knight will not be able to give you a check and backs up without a check. And that's another bad move. You should not be like the knight went here. What does it do after that move? It attacks this pawn. Okay, it can't go here. If it goes here, it's bad because it's going to go back. It can't go here. It goes here bad, here bad. Here he can't because it's going to be hanging. Here not to, but this pawn is attacked. I'm going to take with check. So you should use your time in a good way. Now you should say, my king is checked. What do I do? If I go here, he's going to give me another check. Yeah, that's a good move too. Centralizing your king in the center. I'm going to attack this pawn. Let's see what you do with that pawn. Okay, look, I developed my bishop. The bishop went there. What it can't see? It's seeing this diagonal and that diagonal. That diagonal, there's nothing in there. But this diagonal, there's a pawn there. Is the pawn defended? No. So I'm going to take it. But first, you should have played c5 to trade the pawns and stop me from go here and mating you. But now I'm going to just simply take your take your pawn. Yeah. Okay, that's another bad trade because rocks are always more valuable than the bishops and the knights. So you should not try and trade a rock for a knight or a bishop because rocks are more valuable in these times. Look, this rock controls this full line, but this knight is just controlling this first. So it's a very big difference. Let's give you this diagonal check. Okay, you are down in material. You should not trade. If you trade now, I only me. Yeah, only I have the piece. Only me, not you. Look, you before this position, He was friending a fork. You are friending a fork of the rocks. As I say so, the rocks are more valuable than the knight. But now, when and you had one pieces, so in this position, we both had a piece to play with. But after you traded, and now only I have piece, and I'm going to use them all. Pawns are not considered as a piece because pawns are pawns. They do like they have some strange rules. Like if pawns were not available in chess, the game would have been an easy draw because we would have traded every pieces, and then there were no pieces in the position. Yeah, but pawns, when they reach the other side, they're going to be a queen or a bishop or a knight or a rock. So they have ability to change their identity from a pawn to one of the pieces. Expect the king. Expect the king. Every piece expect the king. I want to cut your king off and checkmate you. Yeah, you go there. It's bad because firstly, the king can't go down. Secondly, this rock cut it off your king. Thirdly, the rock now has this square to go and it's checkmate. So, good game, my friend. Good game. So, let's play some Bliss games. Yeah, you should know all the patterns from the mates because of that. Yeah, I'm going to go d5, attacking this pawn. Takes, I'm going to take back, putting pressure on this knight. Now I take, is going to take back with this pawn. Now I take this free pawn, and I'm going to be up 2 pawns at least, if not up a full rock. Okay, it doesn't take. That's the smartest thing that the 1700 did. I don't take two because if he takes, he's going to improve my position. Now I take why because I want to develop my knight, and then my knight does not see that square. Yeah, you should study the tactics better and should get familiar with patterns, tactic patterns. Is attacking this pawn. So what we do? Going to defend it with the rock. Maybe go here, attacking the pawn and the bishop. Let's go there, as we said. And you should see uh, what the pieces are going to target after they moved. Yeah, that's not a skewer because I have this move. When he puts his pressure on the pin, I'm going to defend by the pawn, so it's not dangerous. Yeah, if he trades, I attack his queen, so that's a bad trade. And you should know what are the bad trades and the good trades. Like Bad trades are when we gave the initiative to the opponent or we gave the material that we have to the opponent. There are the bad trades, but the good trades are when we get the initiative, we get the material. Okay, now I go here. If he takes my queen, I take his queen. Check goes here. I attack his. Uh, but what if I attack his queen? Most that's going to be bad. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to fianchetto my bishop simply. He's going to double up his rocks. I'm going to put my rock there. The position is kind of equal. He's going to win a pawn, but I'm going to win the pawn back. So he's going to take, I'm going to take, he's going to take with the rock, I'm going to take, going to take with the queen, defending this pawn, also defending the back rank, but then I have a mate. So he goes back there. That's good. That's not too much dangerous. I think I'm going to go here, put pressure on this pawn, putting some eyes on pawns from the opponents. Now he should take because that was a passed pawn. Yeah. Now there's no. Oh yeah. The knight is defending that, so I should find a way to deflect the knight. I'm going to take the pawn, friending mate. I'm up 20 seconds, so that's that. Let's push this pawn. If he takes, I'm going to trade the queens. Right on it. So I take the queen. I'm going to attack the knight, also the pawn. Okay, he goes there. I'm going to take the knight. Take the pawn. That's a free pawn. Attack this pawn. He defends it. I'm going to attack that pawn. If he defends it, I'm going to attack the third pawn. Okay. So now I'm going to give another check. Now I'm going to attack this pawn because when I take that, I'm going to take with check. Now I'm going to lose a pawn, but I'm going to make space for my king. Defend this. Go back. Okay, guys, 1 minute. My little brother is annoying. Okay, that was a close one. He drew. I should have won. He had zero point 0.4 seconds. Okay. Let's take. Go here. I have some pressure. Let's trade. I'm happy to trade the bishops. Yeah, I hung a fork, but not quite a fork, because I have this move attacking the bishop. He can take, I take, he takes, I take back with the king. He pins me. I go here, I'm pinning myself, and also defending the pawn. Yeah. Oh, I can't. I think I'm going to sack a pawn. He takes the knight. I go here, targeting the knight also. So he takes the queen. Now my knight is unpinned. Going to go back, targeting his queen. He can't give a check. I'm going to go here. Yeah. Now the rocks are going to activate. He's up a pawn, but I have some activity. Let's go here, defending this pawn tactically. So now I'm going to kind of undevelop and develop again because my pieces were not coordinated and they were kind of tangled to each other. Now I'm going to trade. After that, it's going to be 2 pawns up, but I'm going to attack his knight. After that, taking the b7 pawn and putting pressure on him. So, okay, he goes there. I think I'm going to attack the knight. No, but he's going to. No, he can't give me this check because the knight is there. He can't go here because my rook is there. He can't go here because my king and the queen are there. Is that a free pawn now? I think so. Let's take it. No tactics are here. After that, I'm going to go back, put my knight there, develop, put my rook here. Okay, I'm going to move here. If he takes, I take. No, that's bad. Let's trade. Bring my rook back. Let's go here, attacking the queen. If he trades, I'm going to take. If the a pawn, I'm going to be happy. If he gives me a check or goes there, my queen is always here. So let's go here, targeting the queen, also the pawn, kind of forcing to trade the queens. And after that, I'm going to have some advantage. Okay, let's take the pawn. Can go here. After that, which I'm going to go here. Then he trades the queens, takes this pawn. Okay, I just hung a mate, so I'm one elo. Okay. Okay, title to registration now open. All masters welcome. Here, I'm right it. I'm not master, so that's bad for me. I'm going to be master. I should be a master because I have the strength. I have beaten a candidate's master, so that's that. That should be good. E4, knight here, developing. D4, E6, maybe Nimzo. Yeah, Nimzo Indian defense. He goes for that line. Now it's lying like Queen's Indian, but some in Nimzo Indian defense. It's going to be a Dutch game, so kind of complicated. I'm going to take. He can't take with the queen because that pawn is going to fall. He's going to take with the pawn. I'm going to target that pawn anyways. He defends. If I castle, he's going to move here. So what about opening the center? He goes here. I'm going to go in the position. So that's good for me because now here there are some ideas. If he takes, I'm going to take it back with the bishop, targeting this pawn. Yeah, he goes here now. I think he's going to trade. If not, I think he's going to play this. Okay, he doesn't do any of them. You know what? I don't like to castle now. I'm going to play f5. If he en passant, I'm going to take back with the knight. If he goes here, like, I'm going to be happy to castle. If he goes here, targeting my knight, I think that's I overlooked. Okay, thanks God. So what do I do? He's threatening this. So what if I go here, but then my knight is kind of trapped? No, it's not trapped. I'm going to go here, and there is my knight controlling everything. That's an outpost for my knight. No pawns can attack it, so that's a plus. And it's uh, let's do that. The knight is going to go here. So yeah, I think that's the best move. Shout out to my opponent that finded that. He wants to open the position. I'm going to castle fast. Yes, it's kind of weak. It's weak. The king side kind of, but the pieces are going to come. Going to be active position. Like now, I'm attacking this. He pushes. What if I attack? He's going to fork me. So what if I stop the fork? But he takes the spawn. What if I go here? But then he has this kind of a bad position for me. Sometimes openings backfire. If I go here, that's a family fork. So what about sacking? Let's take. I'm going to sack a rock for some activity. Yeah. Then he's going to take the pawn. I'm going to be active as much as I can. Okay, what? Very interesting. What if I go here now? That's available. Defending this square from the bishop and the queen. Also, stopping the knight from forking me. So he's kind of in danger because the rock is getting angry on him. Look at the rock. Tying two pieces in the same row. Dangerous. Okay, he's going in a deep think. I don't know what's the best move. Yeah, but that's a good move, but not the best move. What if I develop? Molly can attack me. Don't like it, but is it? What if I go here with my rock? Going to trade, I attack his knight. Check, I go here. That's equal. And if he goes here, I'm going to go there simply. And my bishop is going to go back. Wait, what about my bishop goes back? If he gives me a check, I go there. But then what? Okay, what's the best move? Bishop is kind of bad. We'll use bishop anyways at a time. here, gives a check, I go there. No, that's bad because he's going to win the pawn. So let's do that. Our friend wanted a rematch after this game, so it's okay. A very interesting and rich position. After all, if he wins this pawn, kind of dangerous because after he gives me check, wait, I think I just blundered. Thanks God, the guy didn't see that. He could have gave me a check. I should have moved my knight somewhere, but I was not able because it was a check. Where can my knight go? What if I go here? If he attacks me, I go there. That's perfect. At least I think. So let's do that. Okay, getting hard. Okay, it develops. You know what? He gives me a check. I can't go. It's me, so I should attack. The best way to continue is just to develop. That's bad. Now I know it worked me. Yeah, and now I'm going to stack. Takes. I go there. His attack is not as dangerous now, but I'm just down in material, so we could say that. But the game is not over. Should find a way to defeat me. What about this? Let's just bank on. Okay, let's just resign. GG. Let's play again. Okay, this time I'm white. So let's see what he's going to do. Low defense. Let's just play the exchange. Interesting. He sacks a pawn for some activity. Go back. He attacks. I defend. It's now the counter gambit. Wow. Interesting. If I go here and give me check, and not a lot. That pawn is kind of annoying, but I'm going to consolidate. Let's just go back. He can give me a check and take the pawn back, but then the d pawn is going to be lose so much. that I think he's going to lose that pawn anyways. Let's develop. Now he's in a worse position. I think so. I'm going to kick his bishop out. After that, which I'm going to go knight b3, targeting the d4 pawn, and he's going to lose it no matter what. I think. But that does not mean that the game is over. There's so much more to play for. So, okay, he wants to trap my bishop. H4 is kind of weakening because the bishop goes here. So I think that's the best move. Yeah. If he goes H4, it's very dubious because it's not the right plan. I'm going to kick out the bishop. If he takes, I'm going to take it back with the queen. Yeah, now he's kind of in a lot of trouble. Let's target this pawn. If he takes with the bishop, I'm going to take back with the bishop and take the d4 pawn. If he takes with the knight, I'm going to take the d4 pawn with the f3 knight, so he can't give me a check and trade the knights after that, which is to trade the bishops. Okay, so I'm up a pawn and I'm going to maintain my pawn advantage while I'm consolidating. That's the best thing that can happen in counter gambit lines. He defends the pawn back. If I take, he takes. If I take back, takes. And he sent that a pawn. The question is, what should I take? I think that when I take with that knight, this knight is defended by the pawns, but that knight is not. So that's a bit scarier. And e3 is on the way. Bishop b2, castle, very solid. I'm having space in the queen side, so not going to castle the queen side. Let's play e3. Yeah, he castles. I really don't know. I think bishop b2 is the best move, so no trades. Okay. What's the best move? Will I move my queen? I think so. Let's go queen c2. Queen c2 is very solid and good. The bishop can't go to f5. If the bishop goes to d6, I'm going to take it. If the bishop goes to d7, it's very solid and on the way of the black pieces. And after that, I traded. I traded all the pieces. I don't know what it's going to do. Okay, it takes with the check. I think that's bad because now I'm going to take back with the knight. The knight in the center is now out of all complications. And now, yes, played bishop e6, and now he's not attacked by any knights. But now I castled, I consolidated. Yes, you're attacking my rock, but I mean my queen, but I'm going to move away from the attack. And now I'm having conversation to that rocks. Yeah, I am going to play rook